Alright, welcome to Just Magic the Gathering. I was looking to pick up on my daily grind. At this point, I was the midweek Phantom Sealed. Cards are not added. This actually might be fun to do. You do a sealed Phantom Draft, but you don't get to keep the cards. And it has the same, you basically just go for your 3 wins, I think. There isn't going to be like a payout for entry. At a certain point, I was just looking at getting my 2 wins for the day and being done. I have been enjoying the Olympics still. At this point, we've recorded them and watching them at our own pace, which is really nice. I'm gonna say yes in that I have all my lands I need, or the colors I need. It's slow. Makes me wonder what they're playing. And that might have been a mistake because I only get 1 of my 2 life back. If I allow it to enter tapped, I don't have access to my instance. Didn't seem to matter. At this point, I'm just going for my Oasis. I need draw, or I need him to do something. He's playing white-blue. Eerie. So I can know where to run it, which I'm assuming he can't protect at this point. Go for my land and my extra card. I can enter tapped. I have a fair amount of control. So he is tapped out. So and enchantments are going to get him. I'm going to go for non-land. At which point I accidentally clicked land. But mana ramping, and the more mana in some ways that I can pull out of my deck, the better. Or it makes it richer. The things that I will be drawing into are more my creatures. So, at this point it's just the slow game. It's gonna have to be discarding. And I'm feeling like mana heavy too. I'm assuming he doesn't want me killing what little he has left, or I'm wondering what he's up to. He's playing an Eerie deck. Return target creature with mana value 3 or less to the battlefield. So he gets 1 of them back. I can destroy that, which I'm thinking is going to be the better option. That should give me my Launder token for some more mana next round. That's the last thing I needed. And he gets card draw when he casts enchantments now. So I was wondering about destroying basically his enchantment. There's going to be no more mana left in my deck. Just work the mechanics. I need the cards. I think I needed black and green. So and if he attacks with his Enduring Innocence, I'll kill it as an instant. I really just need some card draw. At this point, he has a whole handful of cards, and I have nothing. And this has been the slowest game, basically, ever. Has this protect for it, I'm assuming? I'm also assuming he didn't realize my nowhere to run actually protected that. But at this point, he is discarding. I don't even know how that's possible. But just moving on. 3 for 1. Here's a way where I wish I had a little bit of mill in this deck. So I'm just waiting to top deck. There's nothing really I can do other than, I guess, just concede from Sheltered by Ghosts. After my World Weave, my Oath. It's like none of it really does you a lot of good unless you take it back from me. Which in a way was a mistake, because if I kill him, I now get my nowhere to run it to trigger again. But he definitely has the card draw. And with the lifelink, there's little I can do about this. I was actually wondering what card here will help me. It'd probably be my Water Shrine. Circadian Struggle. My Water Shrine. So now I can Spectacle of Destruction. I can fell his thing. I can get my other one back. My Opulent Palace. What I need at this point is my Black Shrine. Because that will tap me out. But the Northern Air Temple will allow me to heal. He's going to take my fish. Come back to that was... yeah, good game. Yeah, oops. I don't think he wanted that. The Silent Hill, and he copies it. Because this one is every turn he can do a copy of another target creature, or it gets counters. If he gets 2 of them out, it can be really problematic, and he can't be blocked. I was, in a way, wondering about keeping it for flipping. Let's see what I can do here. I really need that life. And that is all the land in my deck now. If I can play my second fish... I can play a second World Weave. And then my Spirited Sacralarium. I can actually do both. So, this is going to be the slowest game. But that'll give me 2 replacement cards with permanent +1/+1s. And he's going to come out. With flyers... If I do the Strategic Betrayal, he's going to have to get rid of one of his tokens. But he at least gets rid of his graveyard. And I'm actually going to go for my shrine back? I should have done that before I played my black shrine, in retrospect. And I'm not sure what I missed there. I didn't have enough to pay the ward cost. That was my bad. Because at a certain point he can't push. He is playing an interesting Eerie deck. Because this one, whenever an enchantment you control enters, or whenever you fully unlock a room, you duplicate this one. Loses all of its abilities. And it's a 1/1. Convoke. Can't attack or block. So, I'm kind of curious what he's up to here. So he's pushing on the one that I can't block. In a way, I'm still wondering if this is his game. At this point, it's anybody's game. And we both made mistakes. A second Moonlight Princess. I'm pretty sure he's just going to attack with the one that can't be blocked. He's going to steal one of my fish. No, he's stealing my draw, which is crazy. My nowhere to run should have made it so I don't have to do the ward cost, or I missed something there. So here, yeah, I can't actually do anything. And he'll push the 8 through next time unless I can draw into... Oh, why, he totally convoked. Nice. No surprise there. And with the one that can't be blocked, unless I can actually get into more draw, this is absolutely his game. Just wondering how I can get into more draw. I would like a non-land card, please. This time I can auto-pay the ward. And unless I actually get into control here. Let's see what this does. At this point I can kill his undefendable one. Cast you with Impending. Basically down to nothing left in my deck. I'm glad to see a little more control. If I fell... What would I even want to fell? The lifelink would be a big one. I'm assuming in a way he has another split up and I don't want to commit too heavily here. If I destroy enchantment... Probably should have taken this 3/2 off the board. So... And I have enough I can pay to flip them. I'm assuming he's going to do another split up. And I don't really have anything with Rush. This is a long and slow game. Surgical Suite. Turn target creature with mana value 2 or less. So he just duplicated 3 more of those into his hand. But the one thing about running enchantments is I did, I think, get like 3 of those. I was wondering even how best I can try and speed this game up. This is going to be like a 30-minute game. So he gets another goblin out of the deal, and everything's going to proc again. Or no, he still has to cast one more. It's not actually an enchantment itself. So... enchantment. And which one was getting him the +1/+1? Optimistic Scavenger. That would have been maybe a better one to kill. I was actually wondering if that's waiting on me or this is taking forever. I can just say resolve all. He's gonna have to discard most of his hand. And the second half gets +1/+1 on a attacking creature. Thing is that he has +10 back in lifelink, but with my Trigon Predators up, sorry, pass, it's waiting on me. I have flyers that he doesn't know about. We're going back to here's the split up. No real surprises there. Resolve all. My turn. I should have played my Seeks. So this will at least get me a card draw. No mana left to pull. Spirited Sanguinarium's good. This will just get me another creature at this point. I'm kind of curious what it is. Predator. Once again questioning going too wide. He's down to his final 3 cards. Pearl-like Wisdom. And if he does the split up next round, we'll see. This is, yeah. Why I'm tired of the game. But I'm curious to see how it ends. Airbender Ascension. Resolve. He's just going to return it to my hand and allow me to play it for 4. Or 2. So Shelter by Ghosts. I'm assuming he's going to steal my other fish, which if he does, I basically have to play my Azure Scale. It's just kind of questioning that. Resolve all. I'll let him take it. Resolve all. What is your last card? Thinking. Yes. Resolve. Pass. And I can't block it. I don't actually know how he got that as 077. I don't know why it's waiting at this point. Because yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. And that was in a way like a painful game. But hopefully or long, that was like a 40-minute game? 30-minute. And going back to, I need to average 2 wins a day. That was a bug. They showed me not the right orb. And I got no wins today, but I am good with that. And with that though, yeah, I look forward to doing some Magic in the future.